Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-da-da-da. Hey, welcome to KocoSports. WWE WrestleMania XXX15. I don't know what the hell that number is. 34 results. And we'll be going to this. Will be a quick review. Just my thoughts as always in the comments. Put win, loss, or tie. What you thought of this year's WrestleMania. WWE's biggest show of the year. And to me, I'm going to give it a slight win. Two words describe the whole show. Long and average. There were some really good things. There were some things that shocked me. There's some things I didn't expect to steal this show. There were some results I didn't expect. So, but I've been looking on Facebook, so I want to know. I'm very interested to see what the Internet Infantry has to say about this, because I've been looking on Facebook and Twitter, and people either said it was the best WrestleMania ever, or the absolute worst. No one is calling it what it is. Long and average. That's it. All right, let's break this down as best we can. I'm going to try to do as quick as possible. I know this week I'm going to try to do a lot more shows. I'm going to try to get the team back together, rebuild slowly but surely. I got a week off from work. I'm in between jobs, and hopefully I can rebuild this slowly but surely. Super excited. All right, let's break this down. The kickoff show. Oh, man, this is a long show, folks. You have Matt Hardy wins the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and besides Bray Wyatt returning, this shit was a clusterfuck. I was watching this with a girl who doesn't really watch pro wrestling that much, and she's like, "What is this, a gangbang?" And I'm like, "Yeah," like there was nothing. Yeah, pretty much gangbang. I was a sucker. I was the fool. I was the asshole rooting for Dolph Ziggler. Why? Why do I root for Dolph Ziggler? It's the most fucking depressing thing in the world. I'm gonna stop. I always tell myself, I'm like, no, I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to root for Dolph Ziggler. And then a couple fuckers get eliminated. I'm like, oh, Dolph's still in there. Maybe this is I'm a fucking idiot. Why do I always fall for Dolph Ziggler? Why? You're a great wrestler, but you're never going anywhere, and I always fall for it. Matt Hardy wins with the help of the returning Bray Wyatt, and there's deletes everywhere. So praise TNA or whatever the fuck. Next, you had the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Now, those that have watched this channel know that it is my WrestleMania wish that 205 is going to be awesome. I love Cruiserweight wrestling, and it can be awesome. I promise you. Watch Dragon Gate, watch WCW, watch Ring of Honor. Watch the X Division in its prime. There is some great Cruiserweight wrestling out there. Just 205, shit in the bed. It reminds me of ECW. I really wanted this to be on the main show. It wasn't. Cedric Alexander does defeat Ali. Overall, I thought it was a pretty decent match. Just wish it was on the main card, and I'm hoping this year they turn 205 around. I mean, they got so many great Cruiserweight wrestlers. It would be awesome for it just not to suck. And then next you had the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. I thought it was kind of cool. They had a moment with the NXT girls chanting NXT. What's her name? Sorry. Naomi wins it. So congratulations, Naomi. There was a thing between Bayley and Sasha Banks, and it looked like Bayley screwed over Sasha Banks to win. But then Naomi came over and won it all. So it's good, and it also builds up some storylines. So overall, pretty decent. And I think the Women's Battle Royal, the Moolah, fuck you, Snickers, the Moolah's Women's Battle Royal was better than the Men's Battle Royal, but that ain't saying much. But the kickoff, definitely Cedric Alexander stole it. Now, let's start the real WrestleMania. Bum, bum, bum. 7 hours, folks. This is going to start the 5. You got the WWE Intercontinental Championship match. I thought this was a great match to open up with. Seth Rollins defeats Finn Balor and The Miz. The Miz, they really put over the fact that he's a father. He didn't come down with his two stooges. And overall, it was just a great opening wrestling match. Seth Rollins wins it to become Grand Slam. There's tons of great spots. And I was rooting for Finn Balor, but all three of these athletes were great. All three of these athletes are worthy of winning. And there's not many times in WWE where they have a lot of great athletes and entertainers that you feel like all three of them or all four of them, depending on how many people are in the match, are worthy of winning. And this is one of them. Next is a dream match. I loved these women from day one. I loved Kana from the beginning of time. Now, Asuka. Charlotte Flair, I believe, is the Kurt Angle of women's wrestling. I thought this was one hell of a match, and I considered it a dream match. I was super excited. On paper, this was probably the most excited I was for a match at Mania. Charlotte Flair does defeat Asuka, and I don't know. I really like that there was an undefeated streak, so I wish that stayed intact. Plus, she won the Women's Royal Rumble, so it kind of makes that weak. But there was just an amazing spot where Charlotte Flair flips off the top rope and it lands right into an armbar. But Charlotte Flair does get the win, and I hope Asuka isn't forgot about. And to me, I just wish this match had more time. This was like one of the few matches. Maybe it's because early in the night where I was just like, "Oh my God, why was it so quick?" So yeah, Charlotte Flair ends the undefeated streak. I'm a little heartbroken, but at the same time, I just thought these two women. I thought this was a dream match. I really did. Next, you have the WWE United States Championship match. You got Bobby Roode, Rusev, Randy Orton, and Jinder Mahal. Someone said this on Twitter, and I apologize for not knowing who said it. Jinder Mahal didn't even deserve to be in the match, yet he won. Bobby Roode had a good outing. Rusev, they were going crazy for Rusev Day all fucking, weekends at WWE Access from people that were there telling me. And it just sucks. It just shows you that Vince McMahon is always full of shit. Get yourself over. That's how you do it. We don't have chosen ones. And then Rusev gets himself over. He's even got the big body that Vince McMahon masturbates to. And, we'll squeeze you into a four-way and make sure Jinder Mahal wins it. Now, I love you, India. I've been to India. I love the food. I love the people. India is one of the coolest fucking countries in the world. But Jinder Mahal, fuck you, India. This is the blood is on your fucking hands. All right, Jinder Mahal. Why do you have any good wrestlers? Where the fuck is Sanjay Dutt when you need him? Where the fuck are the good wrestlers? You got some tall, goofy cop motherfucker, and then you got Jinder Mahal, who's fucking all natural, doesn't have any cheat days. Dude, you know what? I love you, India, but the blood is on your hands. This is your fucking fault. You know what? And this motherfucker couldn't even sell out goddamn house shows. So you're telling me you're fucking making Jinder Mahal a world champion. He can't sell out house shows. Then you go to WrestleMania against Randy Orton, which I'm not a big fan of, but, is considered a WWE legend, is considered a WWE guy, and he does have a fan base. That's not me. You got Rusev, the most over motherfucker, and you got Bobby Roode, who's got a great gimmick and can fucking wrestle. But no, we lose it to Jinder Mahal because of goddamn fucking India. India, I swear to fucking Christ, you better have like 18 arenas full of fucking wild, crazy fans. Because if you don't, go fuck yourself, India. This is on you. You know what I mean? And I love you, India. Great food, great people, great fucking country. I love you, India. But I swear to fucking Christ, the greatest Royal Rumble, whatever the fuck you're calling your stupid ass event, if you do not sell out 97 fucking arenas, I say fuck you. I say fuck you, Jinder Mahal. He's not even fucking from... Where's Sanjay Dutt? Where is Sanjay Dutt when we need him? Motherfucker. Jinder Mahal wins the United States Championship. The WWE SmackDown Division Tag Team Champions. The Bludgeon Brothers defeated the Usos and the New Day. Oh, and I missed a match before that, so I apologize. But we'll just talk about that one now. We'll go a little out of order. Did I miss any? I just want to make sure I didn't miss any others. Yeah. All right. This went crazy quick. I said goodbye to I said goodbye to a girl. I tweeted something. I was like, holy shit, the Bludgeon Brothers won. Like, it was the fastest fucking match ever. I thought the Usos and the New Day deserved better than that. Congratulations to Bludgeon Brothers. I don't know if I'm saying Bludgeon right. For some reason, I keep saying it. I'm like, am I saying it right? Who knows? But overall, super short match. Don't know what the fuck's up with that. Next, Before that, prior to that, I'm reading this off KocoSports.net. Go there now. Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle defeat Stephanie McMahon and Triple H via submission. This was the sports entertainment match of the night. Ronda Rousey was the biggest shock for most people. I love her. Here's the thing. I'm a huge Ronda Rousey fan. I love her. I love a woman that can do judo. I love a woman that can kick ass. I love her opening theme song. I love the fact that she gives that. I love Ronda Rousey. I am a fanboy of Ronda Rousey, and she even shocked me for how good she did. Ronda Rousey, Kurt Angle defeats Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. I thought this was the sports entertainment match of the night, and I thought Ronda Rousey stole the show. It was absolutely amazing. So, you know what? Give yourself a Barry Horowitz, Ronda Rousey, and congratulations. Welcome to the WWE. This could have been a fucking shit show and a half, and it wasn't. It was absolutely amazing. Now listen, I'm going to go to this next match. All right. I know WWE has their chosen ones. And I know that WWE is like, well, it's the casual fan. It's the fucking fans that don't fucking know anything about wrestling. It's, you know, they do this bullshit to protect the Roman Reigns, the John Cenas, the Randy Ortons, the Dave Batistas of the world. I got to watch WrestleMania with a girl that had no idea about pro wrestling. She was cool as fuck. Just started watching it. Matter of fact, I think one of the first comments she said, it was like, oh, that's so cool. They can get inside and outside the ring without getting tangled in the ropes. I'm like, yes. Hey, John Cena, you would think, is for that fan. It's a woman. He's attractive. It's like, he's for the casual fan. You can't get any more casual than this. You know, when they bounced on the ropes, she said boing. So you can't get any more casual than that. When they kept going to John Cena, she just looked at me. I didn't say anything. I'm just like, yeah, dude, fucking, yeah, I play Pokemon Go and watch WrestleMania, dude. Sorry. That's what you decided to stay with. Sorry, girl. But she just looks at me and goes, who gives a shit? They literally showed John Cena in the audience drinking a beer 97 fucking billion times. You know what? I like to say that's over and over exaggeration, but no, go back and count. 97 billion times they showed John Cena. They like in the middle of the Asuka match. I'm like, oh my god, this is a fucking dream match. This is the most. Let's see, John Cena still scratching his fucking balls, and he's so fucking awkward. You know what I mean? Thank God he's good looking, and Vince McMahon likes to suck his asshole because Jesus fucking Christ, he's an awkward motherfucker, and that's coming from me. I'm as awkward as it gets. We know our own kind, Cena. I'm an awkward bastard, but you got that awkward-itis too, buddy. So absolutely fucking awkward. And she just looks at me like, who gives a fuck about this guy? And I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right, babe. Who gives a fuck about this guy? But a referee says, hey, Undertaker's in the back. John Cena runs. I forget who he embarrassed. He runs past, I think he ran past Charlotte or something. And it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. And then John Cena goes, and he's like, I'm ready for the Undertaker. And then fucking Guitar, I don't even know his fucking name. Guitar McGillicuddy comes out, and he's like, who's with Elias or some shit? And fucking John Cena's like, I'm fucking leaving. And then Undertaker comes out. I thought the lightning bolts to get his shit was cool. And then Undertaker just beats the shit out of John Cena, hopefully leading to a rematch. And this is going to be an unpopular decision, but outside of, because I even tweeted when the old boy came out to play the guitar, I was like, really? The WWE Cruiserweight Championship match was on the pre-show, but this guy playing a fucking guitar, we're good with this? Jesus Christ. Anyway, Undertaker basically just beats the fucking living shit out of John Cena, and that's probably going to build to a rematch or something. And you know what? This is going to be a very unpopular opinion, and I'm just being honest. I don't like Undertaker or John Cena, so I was like, fuck it, dude. I don't give a shit. Good luck with that, buddy. So glad, John Cena's putting over young talent, and glad he's looking out for the future of the business. Good job, John. Good job. There'll probably be a rematch next year, so we look forward to that. Next, you got Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon defeat Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I think everyone and their mother was expecting a heel turn either by Shane or Daniel Bryan. It did not happen. I thought the match was pretty interesting. Daniel Bryan does get the win. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are out of a job, so that should be interesting. We'll see him on Raw tomorrow. I have not been keeping up with pro wrestling as much as I probably should be, and hopefully this week I can restart that. You know, it's new WrestleMania, new season. Let's do this, baby. Woo! I only seen video packages of this. The WWE Raw's Division Women's Championship video package made me completely interested. Good job. Give yourself some Barry Horowitz. I thought that was an amazing job. Nia Jax does defeat Alexa Bliss, and I thought it was amazing. There was no cash-ins or anything of that with the women's Money in the Bank. I was happy for Nia Jax, and I bought in hook, line, and sinker to this story. But with that, I give a compliment. So give yourself a Barry Horowitz WWE. Enjoyed the match, enjoyed the storyline. Can we stop having unpassionate, worthless bullshit fights? Like JR and Paul Heyman had genuine heat with each other. Bobby the Brain Heenan could like balance the heat out, and work his way. You guys are on commentary right now are just arguing about nothing, and it feels fake as fuck, and it's just weird because like you're trying to act passionate, but it's not. Coach will be like, I like high C ectoplasma green shit. And fucking, I don't know, Spiky McSpike hair from fucking NXT is like, fuck you want to fight? You want to fight? You don't even like fucking high C. And like, as a fan, you're just like, seriously, what the fuck is going on? The commentary sucks a dick. It just sucks a dick. They are fighting over worthless shit. They're like, oh, let me give you a sports analogy. You fucking suck. No, you fucking suck. And as a fan, I'm just like, you both pretty much suck. Like, I don't know. Are you trying to have tension? Are you trying to fight? It makes no fucking sense at all. And it just takes away from the fucking event. No one gives a shit that you guys are fucking high-strung fucking idiots. All right? The stories go nowhere. You fight, go nowhere. It's not entertaining. It's not fucking funny. It's garbage. It's absolute fucking garbage. So if you could, knock it the fuck off. Just knock it the fuck off. You're not fucking entertaining. You're not funny. Just fucking call the match. Don't try to fucking build a feud that no one gives a shit about. Oh, Coach versus NXT Spiky McSpike hair. No one gives a fuck. Not a goddamn soul. Coach's family don't even give a fuck about that. Stop and just call the fucking action. You are not Paul Heyman. You are not JR. You are not Joey Styles. Hell, you're not even Jerry the fucking King Lawler. Just stop and call the fucking action. Nia Jax, congratulations. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. I got to see this live in the Tokyo Dome. I'm trying to remember my tweet. I was rooting for Shinsuke Nakamura, even though I love AJ Styles. I love both these athletes. I wanted Nakamura to win. It's my daughter's favorite wrestler. I live in Japan. It would have been a great story for the Japan and New Japan and all that. Even though AJ Styles, wrestled in Japan and New Japan. Their match at Wrestle Kingdom was a zillion times better. Not even close. If you liked AJ Styles versus Nakamura, please go out of your way. I think it's Wrestle Kingdom 10. I'm almost 67% sure it's Wrestle Kingdom 10. So find it on, New Japan World. It's just way better. I thought it, with that said, I thought it was awesome. I thought it was the wrestling match of the night. I thought Ronda Rousey's was a sports entertainment match of the night, and I thought this was the wrestling match of the night. AJ Styles does defeat Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura gets on the knees, presents the belt, throws a fucking heel turn. I thought it was a bit slow compared to how great these athletes can be, and it touched nothing of their shit in New Japan. And so overall, I thought it was awesome. I just know they could do hell of a lot better. Next, I don't know what to think about this, and I think it's got mixed things. I'm an old school guy, and I believe in charity, and I believe helping fucking fuckers out and all that. But I don't know. I just got mixed feelings. Braun Strowman needs a tag team partner to go against the Bar. He could have used anyone in the back, but he doesn't. So we're like, holy shit, a new guy? CM Punk? I don't know. Fucking a new guy? Nope. He says he's going to pick someone from the crowd. And before he even picks anyone in the crowd, I just fucking cry myself to sleep because it's shit like that. Not even, we won't even get to who he picks. We'll get to him later. The fact that he's picking someone out in the crowd just makes pro wrestling look fucking ridiculous. Makes the championship looks ridiculous. Everything fucking looks ridiculous. Now, with that said, he does go in the crowd. He gets a guy named Nicholas Cone, I believe, but you just call him Nicholas. And he picks a random kid out of the crowd, and Nicholas comes out, and rumor has it he's a relative of someone in the back. Maybe sick, maybe not. Who cares? It's a feel-good moment, but it also, like, I don't know, there's the super nerdy, I love pro wrestling as a sport guy that's like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. There's a super nerdy, like, I like pro wrestling presented as a sport guy that's like, this is the dumbest fucking thing in the world. I would never do this. Ever, 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 ever. It's fucking retarded. And then there's like me that I have my own kids. I'm a teacher. You curse so much. Oh, for the love of Christ. You know how little teachers get paid? Let us curse on YouTube. But I don't know, the father in me, the nice guy, oh yeah, John Cena, he pets 97 puppies a day, and he a great guy. That part of me is like, oh, that's kind of cool. You know, and he has a memory forever. So, I don't know, I got mixed feelings, but as a traditionalist, I'm like, dude, this kid is going to, I just got mixed feelings. There's nice guy dad who's like, wow, what a great experience for that kid. And then there's super fucking nerd sports fanatic that's like, this is bullshit. So I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go with it. I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, I don't know. I got mixed feelings. I guess that would be my question. What is your thoughts on Nicholas getting the championship belt? I don't know. So the bar lost to a little kid, even though Strowman's. It was 2-on-1. So Strowman and a kid from the crowd. I love the internet memes that he was kidnapped. I don't know. That made me fucking laugh. So there you go. I don't know. I just got mixed feelings. I think it's stupid, but I also feel guilty for saying it's stupid. So there you have it. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm actually mixed feelings. I probably should have a one. Yeah, moving on. Then the main event, WWE's main event. Everyone else, wrestling's main event was AJ Styles, Nakamura, but the main event is Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns kicks out of almost everything. They beat the fuck out of each other. And then the shock of the century. Good job, WWE. Give yourself a Barry Horowitz. New Orleans. Holy shit, Brock Lesnar should have tried out for the Saints. Brock Lesnar defeats Roman Reigns. A bloody Roman Reigns. I'm going to tell you, I did not expect that. And I know Boom Boom might have a different view later in the week. I know there's a lot of Brock Lesnar haters out there. But you know what? If your full-time face can't get over, keep it on Brock. I'm tired of fucking seeing John Cena's. I'm tired of seeing Dave Bautista's. I'm tired of seeing Randy Orton's. I'm tired of seeing fucking Roman Reigns. If you're in the main event at WrestleMania 4 years in a row and you can't get over, you failed. And if you failed, you should not be champion. And that's why Brock should win. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, at least Roman Reigns is full-time. Yeah, but then fucking come back as a heel. I'm tired of the failed face being the face of the company. There's so many people out there that could be the face of the company. AJ Styles, Nakamura. Oh, you want bigger guys? Rusev. You want fucking... It just doesn't make sense. There are people that are absolutely over. Yet, we have to get a John Cena failed face at all times. It's basically, WWE is like, we need a failed face to be the face of the company. I mean, I wonder, because like I look back, obviously Hulk Hogan was his favorite, but then the Attitude Era happened. Who do you think his favorite was in the Attitude Era? Maybe that's why it was good. Because you had Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, later on, Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho. I don't know, like, remember when Rock and Austin went into WrestleMania, who is their favorite? Who is their favorite during Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart? Who was his favorite during Rock Austin? Who was his favorite during Angle Triple H? Well, Triple H probably, but still, that's not the point. The point is, I like pro wrestling when I don't know who Vince McMahon's favorite is. And I know the storyline, Brock is supposed to be his favorite, but let's get real. I don't know. I want an era of a couple main eventers and faces that are actually over. And I know a lot of times, when it comes to WWE and WrestleMania, people are like, whoa, fans are so picky. Yeah, I'm so picky that I want the face of the company, the good guy, to be likable. Yeah. That's almost like saying, thanks for the Jell-O. I don't want it to taste like shit. My standards are so high. Overall, I give it a slight win. Like I said, this long rant can be summed up in 2 words. Long and average. There's a sex joke somewhere in there. So overall, long and average. Some people thought it was the best WrestleMania ever. Some people thought it was the worst. I just thought it was long and average. It was definitely long. I think even the people that said it was the best WrestleMania ever could say it was long. And I think the people that could say it's the worst WrestleMania ever could say it was long. It was fucking long, folks. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out KocoSports.net. Click the link in the doobly-doo and buy my book, Operation Freak Show. It's about a bunch of luchadors killing pedophiles. Good time had by all. And this is where I give you empty promises, and hopefully you don't remember, but hopefully I come through. Empty promise time. I am hoping with this new job switch that I can podcast more, nerd more, rebuild this channel, rebuild KocoSports.net, and rebuild Coco Plays, my other YouTube channel. Check it out, Coco Plays, where I play NHL and other video games. I've been planning to re-nerd for a really long time, but you know what? I just like, comment, subscribe, and see if I don't suck. See where it goes. Best pitch man in the business. Did I say like, comment, subscribe? Yes, I did. And with that, I am over. Bum, 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 ba-dum.